Hello, hello. Hi, surrounded by perverts. Hi, Green Yoshi. Put on the lipstick and smooch the mirror? Yes. Exactly. Hello, hello. Hope y'all are well. Happy Thursday. Oh my gosh, this week became so long in just a matter of days. Today was so busy. So busy. I got so much done, but I stayed late at work. I usually don't stay late at work, but I just felt compelled today. Surrounded by perverts. The feast was good, thank you. Green Yoshi, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yay! Yes, I'm now an affiliate, so I am subscribable. That means a lot. Thank you. Tatsuo, hi. Yeah, surrounded by perverts. The feast was good. Thank you. I had a bunch of meat. It was delicious. I committed. I'm gonna go to buffet jail. I committed the cardinal sin of buffet jail. You're not supposed to take anything home. But I did. I wrapped a bunch of things in napkins and I walked out with them because I didn't want them to go to waste. So, Tatsuo, hi. Hope you're good. Yeah, so it was delicious, and I ate the leftovers today. It was worth it. I had it as a sam with some samjang, which is like it's a spicy chili paste kind of like thing. It's really good. It's very savory and nice. Yeah. Green Yoshi, thank you so much. Surrounded by perverts, thank you for the subscription as well. Appreciate it. Green Yoshi, I was looking at you using my emojis. I appreciate that. Oh, this means a lot. Thank y'all so much. I've worked hard to try and get all that going. So let me know if anything weird shows up. I'm trying to fix I tried to set up my stuff today, so hopefully it's okay. I don't know. Thank you. Yeah, trying to schedule your training for after your cruise. Ah, I see. Yeah, I hope you have a really fun time on your cruise, Tatsuo. Yeah, BRB, Green Yoshi, no worries. Yeah. Yeah, you don't want stinky ads to interrupt my yeah. Well, I appreciate that. Like I said, it means a lot. Y'all are so supportive, and yeah. So I'm hoping that I can do some stuff and things, add some upgrades around here to make it worth y'all's while. So, hi Frank, thank you so much for popping in, and no problem. Thank you for the lurk. So, yeah, Tatsuo, hangout time with your family. That's awesome. A cruise sounds like it would be fun if I just knew how it was gonna be, Like I said, if I weren't scared of like being motion sick and stuck, that would be. You're at work, Frank? I see. Woohoo! Boop. All right, let me get the game going. Bloop, not that. Gaming. Here we go. All right, let me turn the music off. Yeah. Welcome back, Green Yoshi. Hope you got all the things you wanted sorted out. Look, you know how busy I was today at work? It was so busy that I didn't even get to talk to 11 Deep Space boyfriendos until like 5 o'clock my time. It was just like, oh my gosh, I'm a bad girlfriendo. So I know. Oh no, indeed. It's just like, do you remember who I am? They're like, where have you been, Lolli? Kind of like in Animal Crossing, where it's just like, oh my gosh, we thought you had abandoned us. Green Yoshi. Yes, I'm ready. Yeah. Yes, and I got. Well, okay, so I don't know. Maybe you tell me your opinion. Um, I got Merman Raphael. I got both of them, and so I have the cool, the cool skin, basically the cool companion. But I'm like 40 pulls away from crate, and I'm just, it's like, do I get it? Yeah. Yay. Oh, Saribot, thank you for telling us. Let me know if these, like I said, I'm just starting to set up all my Twitch things, so let me know if anything's obnoxious, and I'm happy to reconsider anything. But yeah. Oh yeah, I went to see what things you can like turn on and off for Saribot, and so I opted to like, it's like tell us if a or if a thing's coming up. So. Oh, really? Oh. What was it? It was like exclamation like Sari notif or something like that. Yeah. You'd save wishes? Okay, okay. Oh, I know. I'm so Xavier. You know what? I repented. I thought long and hard and I repented. I was like, I can't believe I said that. Xavier's still my number one. And then Caleb's my like 1.52, you know? So or they're tied for number one. We'll say that. I just wanted to give more love to Xavier. I didn't realize that he was like lower on the list for lads girlies. So yeah, surrounded by purpose. You'll maintain the subscription. Oh well, I appreciate that. Don't do it anything that you don't want to do, but yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah. So you can boycott their items. Yeah, yeah. You just finished taking pics with Caleb. Aw. Very nice. I think the Saribot notifying is also helpful for me too, so that I don't say anything important. Because I always feel bad about that. Like when I go to somebody else's stream and I'm like, and they're like, hi, Lolli. And then the ad roll starts and it's like, oh no, oh no. I don't know what if they're asking, like, how are you doing? And it's like, and then it just looks like I'm ignoring them. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's helpful. It's helpful. And it'll give me kind of a baseline of like how often are these happening? So, yeah. Right. But anyways, I'm so looking forward to the weekend, y'all. Y'all don't I'm so excited. Like I said, I'm streaming tomorrow for Study Buddies lunch. And then I'm gonna go pop into Green Yoshi's stream, see what's happening there. And then it'll also be time for a water break. Yeah, that's a good call. And then what else? On Saturday, some yapping, and then on Sunday, I am looking forward to. I'm gonna do like kind of like a travel segment where we're gonna like try and map out like we're gonna budget, we're gonna idea generate. I'm basically gonna come up with like 3 itineraries for at 3 different price points. Yeah, classic red guy, you got it, Green Yoshi, you got it. Let me get our boyfriendos on screen. All right, cutie ha, bloop. Here we go. All right, let me start that 10-minute timer. Ta ta! Oh, look at him, so sweet. Do I look too big compared to him? Let me make the boyfriend bigger. There we go. There we go. Standing ominously. He looks like he's like, are you going to eat that? It's like, It's like if I had my cell phone, he'd be like peeking to see who I'm texting. She asked for no pineapples. Indeed. Indeed. Yeah. I had a friend who was so sweet. She was having like a birthday party and she was like, I know that you have a pineapple allergy. Like, what level is it? Like, if it's even around anything, can you not have, like, is, kind of like some people, it's like, if you have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, like, 5 feet away from them, it'll affect them. Like, so thankfully it's not that. And honestly, it's not even, like, if I were to have some, I would not die. I would, my throat would get real scratchy, itchy. I'd definitely notice. But thankfully it's not like I will go into anaphylactic shock and you need to stab this EpiPen in my heart, Pulp Fiction style. Nothing like that. Also, don't do that. Don't stab things in the heart. But it's something that, like, even if I picked something off, if it had the pineapple juice on it, it would affect me. So yeah, so sweet of her though to be so considerate. Yeah. Yes, even when you aren't allergic, it's made of stuff that tries to eat your flesh. Yes, it's the fruit that bites back. Can't believe it. All right, I'm just going to start myself. I'll update next time. Yummy, yummy. No, don't overwrite. We're just going to continue. Okay. Whatever tries to eat you has only given you permission to eat it. Yes, exactly. The consent needs to work both ways. And you asked that fruit, like, hey, can I bite you? If you don't want that, please say no. But then you have disclosed, please don't bite me, fruit. Sometimes it adheres to that, and sometimes it does not. All right, what happened last time? Last time, 2 weeks ago, because we didn't get to stream last week, we met our Yandere boyfriend in the mirror. We sped run through like 2 chapters just because we'd really seen everything. But now he's like, kind of worried about us. He's, walking around with us, and he's just like, ooh, I can't really encounter other ghosts. But we did encounter a scary ghost. And so he told us, like, run. Do, 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 do. Yeah. So I think that's where we're at. What unfolded before me was a sight so terrifying I nearly forgot to breathe. That's right. That's right. It got crunchy. He's crunching somebody's wrist. Like, you can see bone. You can see, like, that skin is ripping where he's, like, crushing it. Hibiki had grabbed the hand of the girl and bent it backward in an unnatural direction. Yeah. we're jumping straight into it. Good thing Kareha's here to keep us safe. Wrap his arms around us.
あいつを憎む気持ちはわかります。悪霊化してしまうほどだって。
Look at his scary face, yo. Turn into a wraith?
でも、彼女はダメです。今度同じことをしたら、首を折ります。知っていますか？首が折れるのですって。
He's so cool. Hibiki's so cool. Look, he's protecting me. He's protecting me. Hibiki protect. And he's threatening them to break their neck if they hurt me again. So chivalrous.
とってもいい振動が全身に響くんですよ。
Well, this is where it starts to get like, okay. Well. Hibiki attack in order to protect. Indeed. You shivered. Oh no, I shivered instead of the girl. Hibiki let go and the girl ran away. Soon, a calm quiet returned to the area. Hibiki? I turned back to him. His expression looked... He's playing all ditzy now. It's just kind of like, oh my gosh, did I snap her wrist? Oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. It's like, Okay. Listen. は
かっこよく逃げてくださいって言っておきながら、あなたを危険な目に遭わせてしまって。
Please calm down. It was my fault for tripping. I would have gotten away otherwise. And I made you come in contact with a ghost.
それはいいんです。それよりも、僕があの子を解放しちゃったから。
Let her go? He did mention her turning into a wraith. Did that girl turn into a wraith? I'd met her before, but she seemed different when we first met.
最初に遭遇した時は、完全には悪霊化していなかったんです。だから、正気に戻るよう説得して。分かってくれたかなって判断して。だから解放したんです。
I see. So her hatred toward Isao Tsukigami has only grown stronger. If Yui heard about this, she'd be crushed.
解放するんじゃなかったです。その後で、あなたと遭遇するとは思ってもみなくて、本当にごめんなさい。
It's not your fault, Hibiki. If I hadn't been so clumsy, I would have been able to get away for sure. Actually, I'm just glad you came back for me. Thank you.
そんな、お礼は言わないでください。僕のせいなのに。
He seems unwilling to accept my thanks. We'll just call it even. He's going for those I can't fix him. Yeah, or I can fix him points. Yeah. He's just doing his best. It wasn't right for one side to take the blame. Hibiki, how about we call it even? I fell and ended up dragging you down with me. I'm sorry about that. And what about you, Hibiki?
判断を誤ったことで、あなたが襲われてしまって。ごめんなさい。
Okay. So we apologized to each other, and we both accepted each other's apology. Then we continued. And now, a separate token of my appreciation. Thank you so much for saving me.
ずるい。おあいこの後では、それも受け入れなくちゃいけないじゃないですか。もう、あなたにはかなわないです。してやられました。
Even though he feigned defeat, I could see Hibiki was smiling. I think I'll try to become stronger too. I mean, I'll try to get better at being able to face down threats like that.
あなたは十分強いですよ。というか、強くなったと思います。
Yeah, you say that, but I literally just tripped over myself.
ほら、思い出してください。最初、僕と会った時のことを。
When we first met? I recalled falling in front of the mirror before I first met Hibiki. Just tripping
あ
everywhere.
なたは僕を見るなり硬直しちゃってましたよね。恐怖を前にして。
That's our 10-minute timer. Thank you so much, Green Yoshi, for redeeming Kureha. Yay! Yeah, falling for him. Indeed. Indeed. I'll try and put some more... Yeah, bye, red guy. I'll try and put some more redeemables up in the future for next stream. Maybe some snackies. Maybe multi-boyfriendos. Other franchises besides 9-Rip. We'll just get a whole crowd of boyfriends on this screen. That's fine. And you know what? We'll make it fun for everyone. We'll put girlfriendos too. Yeah. Throwables. Yeah. I could do that. Mochi camp. That's right. I do need to figure that out. I'm trying to figure out. Right now, my space situation isn't like It would be difficult, but definitely Mochi Cam on the way. That is on the list. So that might be at a if I find another place within the or whenever I find the next place that I'm gonna stay. But yeah, because right now I'm kind of like I've got a lot of my stuff all in one place, so it would be a very small area that like Mochi can like be that isn't like showing my feet. So I know we've talked about feet cam too, but no, that's not on the list. Not on purpose feet cam. No thanks. No judgment. I just don't think I don't know. I think my feet are okay shape wise, but like maybe not. Maybe not texture wise. I don't know if that's gross. I don't know what to. I don't mean like that. I just don't think my feet are like beautiful. Okay, moving. Yeah, no, they're not like scaly or anything like that. It's not like Hobbit. It's not like Hobbit feet where it's like all hairy toes or anything like that. It's more that like I don't know. They just don't look like Instagrammable. Yeah, average feeties, exactly. Not IG feeties. It's yeah, nothing to write home about. Exactly. Yeah, and like I don't always get like I don't always paint my toenails, so it's just kind of like but I mean I don't have like a terrible cuticle situation. Yes, they are functional feet. They are functional feet, not looking feet. That's yeah. Exactly.
でも、さっきのあなたはすぐに行動できていたじゃないですか。しかも、悪霊を相手に。
Can y'all confirm, is there a little bit of an echo with the game sound? Like the voice? I can't tell. But if so, I think I have, there's something I suspect. But yeah, y'all let me know. Or can y'all even hear the voices? Tell me that. Yeah. Is it not normal for this scene? Let me see. Let's do like the game audio's fine. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let me try something. I'm gonna mute one sound source and let's see what it sounds like. Okay, after being told that, I realized I was indeed better able to handle myself now. I've never really been the athletic type, so it made sense I tripped and fell anyway.
強くなれているでしょ?
It should not be echoey. It should, like, I just muted one of the sound sources. Okay. It was me, and thank you for clarifying. Awesome. Okay. It's good to know that if I want that effect, yeah. Stream is haunted. We made too many jokes about Ghost Society. It's true. Oh man. Already? I feel like we just started. That seems so early. Like we haven't even gotten 30 minutes in and we already got another ad break? Okay, well. Sorry. Yeah, might have to check my settings. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, sorry about that. I will, well, yeah, appreciate y'all subbing with me, and you don't have to watch them, but what the heck? Oh, that might be the default. You might be right. I tried to put it low, but I might not have like saved it or something. So yeah. I guess you're right. But in terms of like the stream hasn't been going on for 30 minutes. We're only like 25 minutes in, so. I just would have thought it would have been like on the hour, you know? Not every half hour. That feels different. I will fix that on the list, on the short list of things. Okay. I guess you're right. I guess I am getting a little stronger. Okay, I like that, Green Yoshi. That's what I was hoping was going to happen too. Yeah. Sounds like your orientation. It was echoing because 2 windows were open. Ah, I see. Okay. Sounds like I have resolved it though. Like I said, I muted. There was an extra audio source that I didn't I did not realize, so. All right, ad break finishing now. Everyone duels. Y'all are so sweet. I appreciate it. No, it helps because then, then it's just kind of like, it's not working. It's like, okay, tell me your specs. It's like, it's not working on iOS, but it's fine on Android. Yeah. Yet, if Hibiki hadn't mentioned it, I never would have noticed. In the classroom, too, I learned a great deal thanks to him. I'll be careful not to fall next time. I want to become stronger.
それなら僕ももっと頼れる男になりたいです。
I think you're plenty dependable now. I was able to leave things in your hands earlier because I trusted you completely.
あれはすごく嬉しかったです。でもまだまだ。
No excuses needed, no judgment. Watch on 10 devices. That's appreciate it.
あなたが鏡の前に来て手伝ってほしいって言ってくれるくらいの男になりたいです。
You say stuff like that, and I'll end up relying on you sooner than you think.
本当ですか？絶対に来てくださいね。期待して待ってます。
He's oddly happy about it. Is this okay? I asked you this before, but is it really okay for you to interact with ghosts outside the mirror?
あ、それはいいんです。僕次第な部分なので。
His own issues? What's that mean?
あなたのそばにいる時だけは強く荒れる気がするから。大丈夫なんです。
Yes, yeah, exactly. Codependent. We put the co-ed in codependent. I didn't quite get it, but if he insisted that was the way it was, I suppose it was all right. We safely returned to the first floor, and Hibiki watched over me until I entered the nurse's office. I set my stuff down and took a seat. I was a bit tired, but felt a sense of satisfaction. Oh, right. I doubt it'll be useful, but... Pulling out my smartphone from my bag, I checked the display. Looks like there's still some battery left. Glancing at the call logs, the last one was with my mom, as expected. I really should talk to her again after getting back. I needed to find a way to explain things to her in a way she'd understand. I kind of doubt she will, though. She probably won't budge unless I say I've already found something I want to do. I let out a heavy sigh. Woo! Suddenly, the door swung open and Kureha and Yui walked in. Hey, you two!
あなたもね。
無事みたいだな。よかった。ユイから聞いたぞ。今度のお前の行動について。
What's the matter, Mochi? You want my attention? Oh, you've been sitting here so quiet. Now you need it. Okay, let me let Mochi out real quick. Say hi, Mochi. Say hi to everybody. Okay. Mochi. Ah, that's right. I haven't told Kureha yet. I could have handled it alone, but...
大丈夫だ。ユイから聞いたと言っただろ。
I glanced at Yui, who gave me a reassuring smile. I should have told you sooner. Sorry you had to do that for me, Yui.
そこはお礼がふさわしいのではなくて。
Right. Thank you so much. Some weird pink-haired girl with your name pulled me out and enlarged me for 10 minutes. Interesting. Yeah, Yui caught me up to speed. Yes. Well, about that. Yeah, you cut through time and space. We yoinked him out of his... He got spirited away. How ironic.
どういたしまして。
I appreciated Yui's thoughtful gesture.
お前の意志を俺も尊重する。くれぐれも気を配って行動するんだぞ。
Yes, thanks a lot. I'm so relieved he understands.
あなたに報告があるのよ。七不思議の一つが判明したわ。
Wow, that's amazing. I've got something to share with you too. I shared with them what had happened back in the classroom. So this is that picture of the corpse flowers.
なるほど。確かにお前の説明通り、4本だけ色づいて見える。指針になるものがあると便利だな。今までは名を聞くだけで実感というものがなかっただろう。
Definitely, but seeing them get colored in one by one helps me feel like I'm getting closer to the goal. It's really motivating.
その息だ。あと3本。頑張ろう。
Yes. Just a bit more to go. We've got this. All right, let's get moving.
話の中にあった進路についてだが、この状況で向き合いそうか。
I plan on giving it some thought while I'm here.
そうか。もし話をしたかったら。いや、なんでもない。
Was he offering to give me advice about it? Kureha was always so thoughtful. I was sure that was what he was about to do. Thanks, Kureha. I'll definitely come to you when I'm ready to talk.
なあ、いつでも。
No. Are we switching back to... It's just abandon the Hibiki path and just be like, we'll just do the Kureha path again. Just kidding, just kidding. His warm smile made me feel at ease. Now then, moving on. I'll definitely come to you when it's your route. Yeah. Yui, about that rumor you said you looked into.
そうね。
No, not quite like that. No. We're giving our full attention and love to Hibiki. This is his route. We're just 4 more chapters with him. 5 more, 4 more, something like that. Seems she was lost in thought. Her expression turned serious all of a sudden.
私が聞いてきた七不思議は、
In my class, there was a student who'd doodle on her desk with a pencil. Some called it graffiti. This rumor is about that. At this school, you shouldn't doodle on your desk, because doing so might attract a certain ghostly figure. Students call him the Drawing Boy. Sounds harmless, right? Almost cute. But I assure you, there's nothing cute about him. Imagine drawing on your desk and looking down. To see a strange drawing, you lean closer. Was it really you that drew it? Somewhere on the desk it might say, I'm lonely. Elsewhere it might ask, where are you? Or, I want to see you. Then, a boy you've never seen before might have drawn it, and the moment you notice it, it's over. The drawing boy reaches out and grabs you. I've missed you.
そうして絵の中に連れて行かれるそうよ。
It's the, I think I made this joke last time. It's the Take On Me video. Where like she gets sucked into the comic. That one. Yeah, it's school. Anyone could have written that. Exactly. And with that, you're dragged into the drawing. I swallowed hard after hearing Yui tell the story. That's really scary.
また物に憑依する怪異か。
I realized I was probably as pale as Kureha now, and yet... I wonder how Kureha's holding up after hearing that story. After seeing how he reacted in the library, I couldn't help but worry.
七不思議に会いに行くのだから、さすがにクレハさん同伴よね。
I think I hear my mom calling me. Well, about that.
ああ、もちろんだ。
Oh, bless. Kureha, so sweet. He seems like he really doesn't want to go. As much as I want him there, I feel guilty for pushing him. But who could take his place? Ah, my Yandere boyfriend.
どうしたの？
No, it's nothing. He just said he wanted me to rely on him more. Maybe I could go ask him. Kureha was reliable and all, but I didn't want to burden him with too much either. Maybe I should go talk to Hibiki. Kureha, can you come with me just part of the way?
ん？途中まで。
You'll see when we get there.
早く来ないかな。
No, I feel bad for him. I feel bad for him because, like, he's probably very bored as a ghost. And now I have entered his world, and now he's just waiting. And I think that's rough. I understand that feeling, you know, like, or the idea of, like, you know, when you're excited to see somebody and it's just kind of like, well, the day just won't move fast enough, that kind of thing, you know. So I don't know. Or maybe to not see someone, but, like, you know, like, go hang out with your friends, like, do anything but what you're doing. I should be clear. So I leaned against the wall, just waiting for her to show up. When she told me she'd rely on me, it filled my heart with such excitement. My heart's always been frail, which made it tough to interact with the other ghosts. But with her, things seemed different. Yet in the end, nothing about my heart had changed, and her words were just that, words. A sudden worry crept into my heart.
いや、そんなことない。前向きでいなきゃ。頼れる男になるんだから。
I had to be bold. Then I suddenly heard voices approach from outside the mirror. It was her voice. My heart raced with excitement. I stepped out of the mirror, filled with hope. Then I saw her with another guy. And I was like, what the what the heck? Just kidding. It's just my friend. Nothing's happening. I paused while in the hallway with Kureha. Kureha, I want to ask Hibiki for help to meet the drawing boy. Is that all right? Kureha frowned and his brow furrowed with doubt. It's not his route. Exactly.
響は鏡の外に出られないだろう。
Yes, about that. I hadn't mentioned Hibiki and the Wraith when we discussed what happened in the classroom because Yui was there. I was worried that Yui might start asking questions about the identity of the Wraith and blame herself for what happened. And so, after revealing the truth to Kureha, excluding the part about the attack, he looked quite taken aback. He offered to help me even if it meant stepping out of the mirror.
お前、すごいな。魅力的な人間だとは思っていたが、こんなに早く響を外へ連れ出すとは。
No, it's Hibiki who's amazing, not me.
謙遜するな。お前に心惹かれるのは事実なんだ。
I can't help feeling Kureha always thinks too highly of me.
一つ聞くが、俺を気にして響と行くというわけではないな。
I'd hoped he wouldn't bring this up, but I guess that was wishful thinking. I struggled to respond to Kureha's perceptive question. I'll just say I made a promise to Hibiki. I promised Hibiki I'd try to rely on him more. Saying it aloud felt strange, but that was what the two of us had agreed to. Perhaps calling it a promise is stretching it a bit, though.
そういうことか。お前を手伝いたいみたいだったし、 頼りに行ったら喜ぶだろうな。
You're probably right, but honestly, I'm the one who's happy.
話は分かった。今回は響に任せよう。終わったら保健室に戻ってくるんだぞ。
Yes, will do. Kureha then walked me to the bottom of the stairs. Hibiki was already outside of the mirror waiting for me, and I quickly started to explain the drawing boy rumor to him. He listened without showing any fear, which struck me as a bit odd. Then I asked, "So, Hibiki, would you come with me to check this out?"
いいんですか?
Oh. His stuttering was noticeable, but his reaction seemed mostly positive. Yes, I'm sure. Didn't I tell you I wanted to rely on you more?
それはそうなんですけど、期待もしてたし、でも実際に頼られると信じられなくて。
Yeah, that is one interpretation. You want to know more about another boy? I'm gonna murder him again. Anyway, will you come with me to...
行くに決まってます。あなたとならどこまでも。
Oh. You're really committed, huh? Oh my gosh, it's another thing of ads. What the heck? Why? Let me see if I can... I don't know if that's a... I'm gonna see if I can fix it now. Cause what the heck, man? I don't like that. Let's see. Choto mate kudasai. Choto. Creator. Let's see. Twitch. Right. This one. Dashboard. Okay. Choto mate. Okay, it's under settings. Stream? Maybe? Nope. Channel? Nope. Ads. Here we go. Ads. Ads automatically scheduled. Okay. How many minutes of video ads do you want to run per hour? Oh, I did not put it on this. How many video ads do you want to... 30 seconds. Low. Okay, yeah. How many minutes of video ads do you want to run per hour? Yeah, 30 seconds for 1 hour. Yes, please. Okay. Where's the save button? Save button. Okay, I think I'm sorted. Sorry about that. Okay. That is how they trick me. Yeah. I thought I had done it. I just didn't save it, I guess. All done. We should be good for an hour now.
嬉しくて言葉が暴走しちゃいました。その落書きくんについてなんですけど。
That's the rumor. How about we head to a classroom and try it out?
そうですね。もしそれで寄ってこなかったら他の方法を考えてみましょうか。
John Twitch, when I find you. Like John Wick. We both nodded and headed up toward the second floor. I sat down at a desk in the classroom, nervously twirling my mechanical pencil. All that was left was to doodle on the desk. Something about this makes me feel weird and oddly scared. Then I wrote, "For a good time, call." I saw Hibiki's hand on the desk and looked up.
大丈夫です。僕がついていますから。どんな怪異が来ようとも、あなたを守ります。
Hibiki? His reassuring smile calmed me down and I felt my composure return to me. Thanks, Hibiki. It sure is reassuring having you around. I returned his smile, looking at the desk, and began to draw. I chose to doodle an anime character I remembered from childhood. Yeah, and then I wrote my sister's number. Yeah. I wrote Sayaka's number because she wants ghost boyfriends too. I'm not very good at drawing, but I suppose anything will do, right?
それ
It's an anime character named Tonodamaru. It's from a show I used to watch when I was a kid. And now, time to draw wieners.
猫が主人公なんですね。かわいい。
Actually, it's supposed to be a dog.
ごめんなさい。僕世間知らずで。
No, I'm a bad drawer. Clearly that's a cat. Come on. It's okay. I know my drawings aren't the best. Don't worry about it. I tried to brush it off so Hibiki wouldn't feel bad. I just hope it counts as a doodle. That led me to think about drawing some of my favorite things, like sweets. Speaking of which, I haven't felt hungry at all since I got here. Maybe in this world, normal bodily functions didn't apply. I kept drawing. Ooh.
反応がありましたね。
Hibiki pointed excitedly. I'm lonely. Words appeared on the desk, making my heart race. Yeah, we don't have to use the bathroom. Or we exclusively use the bathroom. Actually, you don't want to use the bathroom because there's that like ghost girl in the toilet. It'd be rude. Maybe there's more somewhere else on the desk? I looked around but found no other writing.
もしかしたら他に人がいると出てこないかもですね。
That could be.
それじゃあ、そばを離れて気配を消します。すぐ守れる距離にはいますので。
Okay. Hibiki stepped back and seemed to disappear, leaving me alone in the classroom. I've got to keep moving. I continued with my doodling, and soon... Where are you? Hey, when did this one appear? More writing began showing up. The more and more I noticed the writings, the more frequently they appeared. Oh! Got scary fast. Seeing so much writing startled me, and I let out a small scream. Then it all vanished, quickly replaced by a picture of a boy. That means... My heart pounded loudly.
お姉ちゃん
I would not do very well. Fast writer, he should enter a competition. Yeah. I looked up to see a boy standing across the desk, staring at me. Bruh. Yeah, no, right? It was like, listen, a panic. Panic button. Eject. Yeet. I nearly fell from my chair in shock. Still fallen. Oh, yeah, if you hear a ghost that young, you would be concerned for the kid. Yeah, yes, you're correct. However, a very, very strongly competing feeling would be like, it's too late for that kid, and now I'm in danger. In this scenario, where it's just like, this is clearly a ghost. Seeing as Hibiki hadn't come to my rescue yet, I knew I had to keep going. It's okay. Just stay calm. Yeah, paternal instinct overrides fear. Deer instinct is to run. I guess the boy wasn't a wraith. Having seen a couple before, I could tell by their aura something about them was different. And unlike the drawings, his face didn't look scary at all.
会いたい寂しいお母さん
The boy's voice was filled with sadness, on the verge of tears.
お母さん帰りたいよ
His pained cries made me feel bad for him. It diminished my urge to ask him about the 7 wonders. Boy, I will find your mummy for you, yes. What's the best way to approach him? I will ask the boy about himself. I hesitated to press about the 7 wonders, instead focusing on comforting the boy. Were you separated from your mom?
知らない男の人に連れて行かれて。
A man he didn't know?
多分この子は月神功にさらわれて屋敷の小部屋に幽閉されていたんだと思います。
Hibiki joined me, his face filled with sorrow. I felt a sharp aching in my heart. This boy too was imprisoned by himself in one of the many rooms in that house. Was he murdered as a sacrifice too?
お部屋の壁に書いたの。お母さん。
He then pointed at the drawings on the desk.
そうしたら少し寂しくなくなったけど、でもやっぱり会いたい。
The rumor mentioned the drawings of a boy, but it turned out that they were actually drawings of his mother. This shifted my perspective. You're quite the little artist. Hearing this, the boy's face lit up a little.
嬉しい。褒めてもらえたの。お姉ちゃんが初めて。
If the picture was of his mom, then the words, I'm lonely, I missed you, where are you? Perhaps the boy's still looking for his mom. In that case, I have a feeling your mother might be waiting for you, but not here. She's in a beautiful place filled with warm light. I spoke gently to the boy, hoping this would convince him to try and cross over.
それどこにあるの？僕も行きたい。
天井、いえ、天国で待っていると思います。だからもうここにとどまっていなくていいんです。ここへの思いはなくして、ただお母さんに会いたいって強く思えば、きっと会いに行けます。
The boy seemed to understand Hibiki's words and nodded with a hopeful smile.
教えてくれてありがとう。お兄ちゃん、お姉ちゃん。
Yay! The boy was enveloped in light and then swiftly disappeared. The classroom felt eerily silent. Not knowing what to say, I simply let the silence hang in quiet tribute to the boy. Please, let him find his mom. Oh, he's crying. You crying? Just kidding. I turned to Hibiki, who was silently sobbing.
あんな風に純粋ならよかった。恨むことなんて知らないくらいに。
Oh. I knew Hibiki still harbored a deep hatred for Isao Sukigami. It was obvious, even though he never said it. I wish I knew what to say. All I could do was gently pat and rub his back.
何して？
I'm making moves on you, baby. I think it's okay if I don't touch your skin directly.
そうなんですか。
Ghost tears, yeah. All I could do for him was try to be there for him. It wouldn't be wise to ask for more details. After all, I had to return to the world of living. I shouldn't get too involved. I felt frustrated, but knew it was for the best. What is it?
直接触れなくても温かいんだなって。
Hibiki smiled, seeming truly content. If I could even bring a bit of warmth to him, I was happy to do so. After returning to the hallway, we ran into Kareha.
無事に終わったみたいだな。
Carrie, hello! Carrie, do you have a preference of which boyfriendo you want me to put on the screen? We had Red Guy show up earlier. We've got our current Yandere boyfriendo, whose route we're doing now. We've got Monster Energy. We've got any of them. Monster Man. Okay, you got it. Monster Energy. That is cool, you. Right? Yes. Carrie, I hope you're doing well. Happy Thursday. Let's make him bigger. Not that I conform to a, like, must be taller than Lolli. I don't care. They could be short kings. It's fine, but I just don't want my face being bigger. That's all. Yay! Okay, your 10-minute timer starts now. Thank you so much. Hope you're doing well. Koreha, did you come to check on us?
ああ、気になってしまってな。学校中の教室を見て回っていたんだ。
Let's see. Okay, you are. You keep forgetting to take your E till late in the day, but you're sure that it's fine? Yeah, hopefully it should be fine. Like, do your best to be as consistent as possible, but like, yeah, hopefully it does not, just, even if you can't get it right on the dot, like, do it when you remember. Yeah. Hopefully that's all good. That's so sweet.
クレハさん、僕でもちゃんと彼女を守れましたよ。
ああ、そのようだな。以前よりたくましくなったように思う。頑張ったな、響。
そうですか。嬉しいな。
It's heartwarming to watch these two. From here, they looked like brothers. Oh, that's right. I cautiously took the printout from my pocket. I got caught up in our conversation and forgot to ask the boy his name. I peeked down at the sheet and... The risk is that the T blocker you take lessens your continence, so you have to be sure to use the bathroom right before bed and sleep light. It's I see. Gotcha. Ah, thank goodness. Look, another flower's been colored in, even though we didn't get his name.
あ、そっか。名前。ごめんなさい。すっかり忘れていました。
Yeah, agreed, Yoshi. A lot of people have issues with that. I see. I remember, it's not quite, it just reminded me of another, like, medication. It's not the same thing, but, there was, like, I think it was called Ally, and it was, like, kind of like a weight loss kind of, like, thing. I remember my friend telling me about it because, it recommended that you had to, like, bring a change of clothes, because what it actually did is the way it helped you quote unquote lose weight is basically it like created this like, it would repel the oil, like any oils would not be like anything that you ate that was like greasy or whatever, it would not allow it to be absorbed by your body. And so, but it has to go somewhere, so it would just pass through your body. And so people were like soiling themselves with oil, basically. Not on purpose, but it had to go somewhere. And yeah, it was kind of like, and like I said, it said like you should bring a change of clothes, and it was like, what the heck? So like I said, sorry, the story was adjacent to what you're saying, not one-to-one, but that's what I thought of. So I know they make special, like, special garb that you can wear that if you're worried about a little bit of, leakage, that's, that it would help. So maybe something like that. Yeah, your Wi-Fi shit the bed right as I said ally. Oh no, Carrie. Okay. Well, I'm happy to repeat it, but basically, oh wait. Well, an ad break's about to start. I'll tell you after the ad break. Yeah, adult diapers. That's an option. Adult diapers. I heard about that. Yeah. I heard about adult diapers some concert, some big concert that people were like camping out for, and they didn't want to lose their spot by like trying to go to the bathroom, so they were wearing like adult diapers up and this was like over a day before the thing, so they're using the same adult diaper, and that was a stinky concert, it sounds like. All right. Okay, that ad break started. So we shouldn't get another one till... Hey, wait. I wonder if the changes did not set because I'm midstream. Because it should only be a 30-second ad for every hour. But now it's like 90 seconds still. So, I'll fix that. It's okay. I did too.
色がついたのは良かったが、名前をもらわなかったというのは。
All right, Carrie. Yeah. Yay. Yeah, sorry about that. No worries. Well, I was talking about, so Ally, like a friend of mine told me about this. It was a medicine that was like for helping with weight loss. But the way it helped with weight loss is it kind of made this like kind of created this barrier internally in your body that would not allow you to absorb oils. And so, but as a result, it has to go somewhere. So if you eat a big cheeseburger, the oil has to go somewhere. And if your body's not going to absorb it, it just passes through. And so like the packaging was like saying like you need to have a change of clothes with you like the first week or so. So maybe something like that. Yeah, we should keep this boyfriendo around for the time that was lost to ads. I don't mind that. Yeah, although we still got plenty of time with him. We still got like almost 4 minutes with him, so. But I hear ya. Yeah. So anyways, that's what I had to say about Ally. So I wonder if there's something like, I think there's garbs and like, you know, things that you can like wear that will help with like overnight, like, you know, leakage things. So hopefully. Ah, right. I told Kureha about everything that happened with the drawing boy.
その子供なら何度か遊んだことがある。
Really?
自分の死について聞いて回っているとき知り合ったんだ。見かけるたび泣いていてな。少しでも寂しさが紛れればと思い、かくれんぼやしりとりをしていたが。
Oh wow, Carrie, that's an intense like recommendation from them, honestly. I mean, like, I understand what they're trying to say, like, don't hurt yourself, but I understand your viewpoint too, that it's like, well, I don't want to deal with that. So, yeah, I think I would be in the same boat. It's like, yeah, no, that's nice. That's nice. I'm not gonna do that, but okay.
あの子供も七不思議の怪異だったとは思ってもみなかった。
最後、笑っていきましたよ。幸せそうでした。
My sister, when I was a kid, she had her appendix removed, and she got mad at me because like I was trying to cheer her up, but I was making her laugh, and that's not what you want to do when somebody rips their appendix. Yeah. Yeah, but like it's also an internal injury, and it's right on the same line that the body tries to expel waste on. So like, yeah, for sure. Kureha and Hibiki too. The two of them were unable to cross over, chained to this realm by the lingering regrets. They're helping me so much, but I haven't done anything for them. There was a clear line separating us, but I knew it was a line I shouldn't cross. I should at least try to cheer them up while I'm here.
しかしこれで残すところあと2つか。
All thanks to your help. Hibiki, what's wrong?
あ、この空間がうつしおに戻った時のことを考えてしまって、 あなたから僕が見えなくなったら寂しいです。せっかくこうして話せる人と出会えたのに。
響の言う通りではあるが、会えなくなるわけじゃない。これまで通り見守っている。
Kureha, Hibiki. That makes me sad too. Strange how lonely I'll be, seeing as though we've just met. Even if I can't see you, I might still wander around the school trying to find you.
わ、それすごく嬉しいです。あなたが鏡の前に来てくれたら、話せなくても心が温かくなりそう。
Alright, that's your 10-minute timer. I'm happy to extend for 90 seconds since we, Here we go. Bloop. I don't have a 90-second timer, but I got a 2-minute timer, so that's close.
多分僕はあなたのような存在がずっと欲しかったんです。心の拠り所が。
Yay! Sounds good, Carrie. Hibiki probably needed that too, after being alone in the mirror for so long. I'll come to the mirror to see you then.
ありがとうございます。
It's so sad that I'm the only one who won't be able to see them anymore. If only I could have some way to remember them. Oh! Maybe with everyone, No, but...
なあ、一度保健室に戻らないか。休んだ方がいいだろ
But please, wait. I then swiftly took out my smartphone to show them what I was thinking. If you'd like, can we take a photo? So I can always remember you two?
う。それは構わないが、映るとは限らないぞ。
Oh, right.
でもこの世界ならもしかしたら映るかもじゃないですか。
言われてみれば確かに。試してみるか。
Yeah, it couldn't hurt to try. I turned on the camera, and the two of them bunched up on either side of me. No, we saw this in the other playthrough, but it's still sweet. Look right here at the screen. Oh, and don't forget to smile.
任せてください。笑みを浮かべるのは得意です。
No, he's great at smiling. There we go. 2 minutes. Thank you again for your redemption, Carrie. All right. You know, it'd be funny if, so this picture, it comes out normal and it's like, oh, so cool. But when I go back to the mortal realm, it's like they're dead, like versions. Like it's very zombie body. It's like, oh no, oh no.
すごいな。画面にしっかり映ってるぞ。いつも生徒たちが持っているスマホに収められる時が来るとは。
Zombie body! Exactly. Yes, the camera is reverse stealing their soul.
僕もびっくりです。死んだ後でも何があるかわからないですね。
Oh, look at us. So cute. So cute.
まったくだ。このような体験、普通の幽霊にはできないだろうな。
Their conversation sounded so mundane to them and yet so unique to my ears. I couldn't help but laugh. All right, here we go. I knew I'd never forget this.
記念すべき瞬間だな。
The whole thing felt like a miracle.
なんだか不思議です。嬉しいな。
All thanks to this bizarre twist of fate. Oh, so sweet. And every time I looked at this photo, I would remember. No. I then returned to the nurse's office to rest. Yui and I were alone there.
眠らなくて平気なの？せいやさんが言っていたわよ。今のあなたは眠るのが一番の休息だって。
I think a little rest will be enough. If I fell asleep, I felt I would wake up even more emotionally drained.
あまり無理をしてはダメよ。休息はきちんととってね。
In that case, perhaps I'll go for a little walk. It'll help me clear my head, you know?
確かにそれも必要ね。気をつけていってらっしゃい。
Right, I will. I'll go visit Hibiki. I went to the mirror to visit Hibiki and... Ah! The moment I looked into the mirror, he was already standing there, staring at me. Hibiki then quickly came out of the mirror to meet me.
ごめんなさい。あなたが来ないかなって鏡の前に張り付いていたもので。
Oh, really? It's been a while since I've been surprised by Hibiki like that. I came here to have a little chat with you, Hibiki.
嬉しいな。今は休憩中なんですね。
That's right. Both my mind and body get tired if I'm always on the move.
それなら休憩の旅に来てください。あなたの心を癒します。
Oh, he's so sweet. That sounds like a wonderful idea. Thank you. I'm looking forward to it. So what should we talk about? Escuela? Hibiki, I think that school uniform really suits you.
本当ですか？
You really think so? I think that's supposed to be his line. He was so excited, I was taken aback.
嬉しいな。まるでかっこいいと言われたみたいで。
Almost like I am saying you look cool.
本当ですか？
Aww. Yes. He was even more excited this time around, causing my heart to race. I should prepare myself before I compliment Hibiki again.
はあ、嬉しくて死にそうです。死んでますけど、死にそうです。
Oh my gosh. Oh, he's so happy, but man, what an intense thing to say. I'm already dead, but I could die again. It's like, oh my gosh. Sir, do you want a hug? Like what? Sir.
こんな気持ち、久しぶりです。ありがとうございます。今の言葉を胸に、強く生きていきます。死んでますけど。
What is your deal, my bro? Either way, it's just nice to see him smile like that. Oh. My guy. You die again and go to Super Jikoku. But is it one thing where it's like if you keep turning left enough times, you've made a full circle? So it's essentially like you went right? You could bring if you die enough times, you come back to life, right? After relaxing for a bit, I returned to the nurse's office where Yui greeted me.
ねえ、少し顔色が悪いようだけど、大丈夫？
Huh? Really? I feel Suddenly, dizziness overcame me, and I dropped to my knees.
やだ、大変。
Oh, sorry. Why am I feeling so dizzy?
立ち上がれそう？
I feel really weak right now.
ああ、大変だわ。ベッドに運んであげたいけれど、どうしたら？
Yui grew increasingly flustered just as someone else entered the room.
どうしたんだ？
よかった。いいところへ来てくれたわ。彼女が倒れてしまって、どう運べばいいのかわからなくて。
俺が運ぶ。
Kureha knelt beside me, carefully lifting me up and making sure not to touch my skin directly. I'm sorry. I have no idea why I got so dizzy. I don't have a headache or anything.
あまり眠っていないせいじゃないか。無理をせずに少し寝ておけ。いいな。
Yeah. Better not mention I'm scared of nightmares. They tucked me into bed, and Yui gently laid a blanket over me. Thanks, both of you. I'm sorry for causing so much trouble.
いいのよ、そんなこと。それよりも眠ってちょうだい。眠くないのなら目をつぶって休んでいて。
とにかく体を休めてくれ。何かあれば声をかけるんだぞ。
Yes, thank you, and good night. I saw them both smile as they went to draw the curtains. I closed my eyes, following their advice. I could just make out their whispers in the background. I need to be even stronger. I can't let these dreams scare me. I took a deep breath, trying to relax, and suddenly, sleep washed over me. I really hope I don't have any nightmares. Like such as! Just list all the nightmares you hope you don't have. My eyes fluttered open to the same ceiling I saw before drifting off. Oh! I must have been really tired because I didn't even remember dreaming. Guess it's for the best I was able to get some sleep. I slowly sat up and ran my fingers through my hair. I feel so much better now. I must have really been at my limit. With these thoughts in mind, I got out of bed and opened the curtains.
起きたか。気分はどうだ。
Much better, thank you. Sorry about earlier.
うん。顔色も良くなったみたいね。よかったわ。
Their relieved smiles made me feel simultaneously guilty and grateful. All right, we're close to the end now, so I just need to keep going. I want to continue my search for the remaining 7 wonders, so... I glanced at Yui. Yui, would you mind coming with me this time?
私で役に立てるのなら喜んでいくわ。
また俺の出番はなしか。
I'm sorry, Kureha, but I'm afraid it can't be helped. The location of this next wonder is the girls' restroom. Though it probably didn't matter for a ghost, I figured it would be best if he stayed here this time.
なるほど。それなら遠慮しておいた方が良さそうだ。
Yeah, otherwise we'll just scream, pervert, pervert! Just kidding, just kidding. Could be one of those cool unisex bathrooms, you know? The ghosts have it figured out. They're progressive. You run? You run? In the bathroom. I was relieved that Kureha understood my hesitation in him coming along. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. I'm slow to the joke, surrounded by perverts. Yes, I did scream perverts.
女子トイレというと、トイレの花子さんね。行く前に話を聞かせてくれるかしら。
Sure. I sat down next to the two of them and began recounting the story I'd heard from Sayaka. If it's yellow, let it mellow. If it's brown, flush it down. That's the rumor. Just kidding. Hanako of the toilet is a well-known story nationwide, so you might have heard of it. For instance, if you knock on the stall door, the door opens and you'll get dragged inside the toilet. Or if you invite her to play, she suggests a dangerous game that ends in your death. Those are the typical versions. But the Hanako at this school, she just flings poo at you. It's really rude. She's a bit unique. Frank, good night. She won't leave her stall and always keeps the door locked, causing constant congestion in the girls' restroom. drama. Drama hogging a stall. Among the 7 wonders, she's seen as a bit of a nuisance. But no one dares disturb her. Because if you do, it's said she'll rush from the stall and stab you with a kitchen knife. Looking over the stall can get your eyes gouged out. Forcing the door open could cause your arm to get cut off. So, out of an abundance of caution, the door stays locked and no one dares touch it. And that's how the story goes.
包丁ならば刀で応戦できるな。持っていくか。
No, thank you. Apparently, Kureha wasn't afraid of humanoid spirits.
話し合いで済ませましょう。
Agreed.
女性2人、獲物も持たずに行くのか。
彼女のことは好みを呈して守るわ。だから留守番していなさい。
Kureha can seem aggressive, but Yui's also willing to protect me. I instinctively checked for the Khalifa petals in my pocket, wrapped in a handkerchief. If something happens, this might come in handy. Either way, I should be ready for anything. Kureha will be fine.
信用していないわけじゃないが、念のため外で待機している。
He lightly patted my shoulder. That's reassuring, and I do appreciate it, but...
失礼しちゃうわ。食堂では私の意思でああしていたけれど、本来の私はとても強いのよ。
分かっている。だから気を静めてくれ。
He got reprimanded by Mom. Anyway, we should get going.
ええ、そうね。張り切っていくわよ。
Yui seemed pretty gung-ho about this. I hope she manages to stay calm. We entered the girls' restroom and approached the locked stall.
聞きそびれていたけれど、いつも会議にはあなたから？
Yes, so please just keep an eye on me for the time being. Yui nodded and took one step back. At the same time, I took one step toward the door. According to the rumor, forcing the door open is a bad idea, so... Hanako, can we talk? Did I just hear a voice? You don't have to come out, but will you at least listen to me? Her clear voice echoed from behind the door, shaking as she spoke. She's scared.
話しかけないで閉じこもっていさせて家になるのは嫌だから
Sacrificed? I glanced back at Yui, who had crept up right next to me. What should I do? If Yui apologizes to her now...
ごめん。
I quickly placed my hand on Yui's shoulder. This isn't the right approach now. I shook my head and Yui silently nodded in response. Thank you. I bowed slightly in gratitude, then turned back to the door. I won't open the door, so don't worry. That place belongs only to you, okay? No response. Are you listening? What should I do? Keep trying to talk. I carefully chose my words to avoid upsetting Hanako. I won't open the door. I'd just appreciate it if you would listen to me. I shouldn't just abruptly ask if she's one of the 7 wonders. Recalling my interactions with the drawing boy, I tried my best to be sympathetic toward her. They hurt not just your body, but your heart too, huh? I glanced at Yui, who was staring down at the floor. I wondered if perhaps it was a mistake to bring Yui along with me. But I also knew that there would come a time when Yui would want to speak with Hanako too. I should try speaking in a way that helps both Hanako and Yui. You might be scared of talking to others, but you're not in that mansion anymore. No one here is going to hurt you. So you don't need to be afraid. Everyone here now is very kind. I looked over at Yui. Yeah, Yui, maybe you need a spotted D. Yeah. A hug. Give Yui a hug. I'm sure there are people who will sympathize with you and offer kind words. Yui raised her gaze and our eyes met. Isn't that right? I whispered to Yui, who nodded in return.
あなたが寂しくないよう、これから毎日訪ねてきます。心の安らぎになれるように。
She didn't respond, but I thought I heard a giggle. Then, after a short pause,
ありがと
finally, a faint response came through the stall door.
う。本当はここを出たい。弟に会いたいから。あの子が好きなものをやっと手に入れられて。でも私、さらわれた時に落としてしまったみたいなの。
何を落としたのですか？
キャラメル。うちではあまり手に入らないものだから。
Oh, I'll bring one for you.
本当に？
It might take a little time, but I'll bring it here.
ありがとう。とても嬉しい。ずっとそれが心残りだった。
Her voice was tearful. The sound came from the private booth that Hanako was in as the door slowly opened, followed by tiny particles dancing light.
きっと備えてね。弟と楽しみに待ってるわ。
You're gonna leave some caramels on the toilet. Just melt them down a little bit. Put them on the seat. Gross. Gross. That's nasty. Yeah, I agree. I'll keep them in the wrapper. Don't worry. But I don't like food things being in restrooms. These are different transactions. I don't like that. I've seen that before. People bring in like food into restrooms, and it's like, no. Get some red paint. Yeah. Or brown paint. Just chocolate syrup all over the wall. Good job. The specks of light slowly scattered and faded into the cold air. The air adds flavor. Yeah, that's right, because taste is mostly comprised of scent, right? Like... Does this mean she crossed over?
ええ、そうだと思う。
Yui sighed, placing her hand on my shoulder.
あなたのおかげよ。貴重な場に立ち会わせてくれて、心から感謝している。本当に。ありがとう。
I'd never seen Yui give me such a bright smile before. I'm so glad I was able to help. The pleasure's all mine. I couldn't have done it without you.
謝るだけがいいのではないのね。あなたのおかげで学べたわ。
I'm just glad I was able to help Yui.
ねえ、そのゆいさんって呼び方だけれど、あなたは私より年上なのだし、もっと砕けていいのよ。
You're younger than me?
ええ、14で死んだから、高校生であるあなたの方が年上よ。
고고세, high school. I guess that's true, but if life's a matter of experience, she's much older than me. It feels strange speaking casually with her.
いいこと。今度、敬語を使ったら許さないわよ。
In that case, I'll try to be more casual from now, Yui. Sound good, buddy? Dang, yeah.
そうしてちょうだい。
I guess it is kind of nice to be on friendlier terms with her. After all, I did feel closer to her, and spending time together with her made me happy. I wonder if we'll get some kind of route where we set Yui free too. Maybe the true route, whatever that ends up being. She's the true route. We stepped into the hallway where Kureha greeted us. I quickly checked the printout to find the 6th corpse flower colored in. Yui, brimming with excitement, dashed off to find the last of the 7 wonders. Kureha suggested I get some rest, and so the two of us headed back to the nurse's office.
あと一つ。次で最後だな。
Yeah, the Yuri route. In the Yui Yuri route, exactly. I mean, these games are progressive, maybe, so... It all flew by so fast. Yeah, exactly. There you go, surrounded by favorites. Actually, I have no way of knowing how long I've been here. Soon, I'd be returning to the mortal realm, and that meant I'd have to say goodbye. I thought about Hanako and the drawing boy. I wish I could help the others cross over like they did. Perhaps because I had seen those two cross over, I started to think this way.
なあ、一つ聞きたいんだが、進路については、あれからどうだ？
You mean my career path survey? I haven't given it much thought. I think I need some more time to figure it out. Instead of more time to think, what I really need is strength. Strength to face the challenges ahead.
何を言っている？今のお前と帰ってからのお前と何が変わる？
I'm only strong here because everyone's cheering me on.
そうは言うが、途中から一人で出歩くようになっただろう。自分だけの時でも強くあれるようにと。
Oh, he was right. That is what I wanted.
そんなお前だからこそ、うつしおでも逃げずに立ち向かえる。
You say it so matter-of-factly.
当たり前だ。わずかな時間ではあるが、お前を見てきているからな。
Woo! Is that so?
やっと笑ってくれたな。お前にはそうやって笑っていてほしい。いつまでもな。
Yes, I'll try. Thank you, Kureha. I wanted to run, but I knew I couldn't. I had encountered many situations like that here. But standing up to those challenges helped me realize something. As long as you face the challenges ahead, you can find light, even in a world of darkness. Perhaps that's what this god was trying to teach me all along. I certainly hope that was the case. Just as Kureha believes in me, I have to believe in myself. Yay. Woohoo! Alright, not bad. We done did it. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me while we did chapter 4. Now we're on chapter 5. We'll continue next week. Let me go ahead and save. Save. Good game hygiene. Save. All right. Yay! Oh, this is nice. Yeah, no, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. Hope y'all did too. All right, my next stream is tomorrow. We're doing Study Buddies lunch. So, Study Buddies Japanese. So, I'll hope to see y'all then. And then, like I said, I'll pop by your stream, Green Yoshi. Yeah. Water drink. I'll do that too. And I'll fix my ads. And again, I appreciate y'all subscribing to me. It means a lot. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. And so, yes, I'll look forward to seeing y'all tomorrow if we can. And then, yeah, we'll talk soon. Yeah, thank you so much, Carrie. Yes, thank you, everyone. Tatsuo, Frank, everybody. Green Yoshi, surrounded by parrots, Carrie. Thank you. Hype, hype, hype. Thank you so much. All right, have a good one, and we'll talk soon. Okay, bye-bye.